Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me for this sunrise session of our meditation. Thank you for coming to get your medicine with us, because our medicine is the best medicine. Wow, a little bit of a technical issue this morning. Wow. All right. Yeah, I managed to set the time up for 8:45 p.m. So I had to do a quick little change pre-stream, which is fine. I just delayed it a couple minutes and skip my normal startup time. So let's go look at the energy. Hey, welcome, happy sunrise, welcome to the sunrise session of our meditation. If you're new here, we will get started about 8 minutes with the meditation. So, and I'll go over a few things beforehand. So, the bath crew's here too. Welcome, Serena. Welcome, welcome. Let's go send out this energy real quick. A lot going on today, my friends. A lot in our, well, I should say a lot of things going on in one of my specific areas of interest. And it's interesting that this specific area of interest could have amazing ramifications on our planet whenever the truth actually comes out. And it's about something that we know. I think pretty much everyone on the planet has gotten over oh, well, that's not possible, or no, it's not, poo-pooing the idea. And I'll get to that in a moment. Let me go ahead and send out this wonderful energy. Let me send this energy out to all of you that I'm focusing on this morning. I send this beautiful intention to each one of you. So go ahead and get in receiving mode for a moment, even if you're at the office already, which some of you I know are there. And it's pushing 10. It's pushing 10. I'm sorry, it's pushing 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So I know some of our mutual friends are already at the office. Okay, so this energy I'm sending to you, what does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does the symbol look like? Just take a moment. What am I sending to you? I'm sending one of these three energies. And if you're new here, we practice with these energies, because these are the exact energies that we utilize in our energy meditation. And it's like anything else that you want to get a level of accomplishment with or in, you practice. So the more you practice utilizing the energies right here, the more that you practice using your own energy, meaning you it's like Reiki. If you don't know anything about energy at all, check out Reiki. However, Reiki is very defined. Reiki is a very defined modality. All right. And it's very structured to do what it does, and it works. Okay. That is energy healing, energy cleansing. And I'm getting a little bit out of I've been the recipient of Reiki before, but I've never qualified or received any attunements in Reiki. So that being said, it is another form of energy work. And I would say it's probably arguably the most popular. However, it's very structured too. And I've had Reiki masters tell me that, well, Reiki is very structured. And what we're doing here is a little bit unstructured. And it's about as structured as you make it. It's like anything else. So what is the energy? I'm going to head and send this out one more time. Let me just send what it feels like and what it smells like. Very good. Very good. All right, let's go talk about the meditation for a moment. Actually, I have something else I want to talk about. Let's see, we have 4 minutes. We'll get to this in a moment. But at around 10:30 Eastern, I believe the new UFO hearings are going to happen. Representative Nancy Mace out of South Carolina will be chairing this congressional hearing, I believe is the proper way to say it. And during this time, well, right now, if you haven't noticed, we have a lot of upheaval going on. And oddly enough, it's upheaval that's not causing me fear. I'm not seeing it as a fear-based. I'm not experiencing any fear. I'm experiencing wonderment and excitement for what is about to happen. Because I believe that the Band-Aid's about to get ripped off on so many things that have been hidden from us. Yet we know that they exist. All right. It's just like this energy utilization we do here. All right. Think about how over the last thousands of years, things have been taught out of us. All right. Taught our true nature is being taught out of us by a system that is on the verge of collapse. That's why I believe so many things are going to change. A year or two from now, we could look back and think, oh, look how silly we were to be divided by someone else's politics, or divided on how to do something. If you have a hammer and a nail, or I guess if your only tool is a hammer, everything looks like a nail kind of thing. And now we're going to be given a whole lot more tools on how to interact with people, how to make it better for everyone, make this experience we have better for everyone without subjugating anyone or taking away from someone else or some other group, and see through all this divisive nonsense we've been put through most of my lifetime. It seems to have gotten really, 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 really bad in the last, I would say, 10 or 15 years. But as soon as these systems come down and things get cleaned out, I think a lot of change is going to happen. And unfortunately, in the United States, here in my country, a lot of people feel disenfranchised right now, and that's unfortunate. And it was going to happen either way our recent election went. And unfortunately, we've been so divided in this country, and it's been division, intentional division. Because what happens if you have, say, 100 people, and I come through and divide them up into tens, or I divide them up by the color of their skin, or divide them up on perceived interests, just by the way they look, or by their gender. All right. Well, what we're going to have is 10 different groups of people that are at each other's throats. All right. Typically, if we set and fuel the fire of recognizing their differences instead of recognizing how much they're alike. Because we are far more alike, especially energetically. Once you start utilizing your energy, utilizing these energies, and you meet with us a couple times a day, you start to realize we are far more alike energetically. I'm going to throw it out there and say like 99.5% alike energetically. And then we have that other 0.5% that says, hey, this is what defines Victor, or this is what defines, hey, good morning, good grand rising, I should say. Happy sunrise, Angelique. Happy sunrise to Lady Ryder and Serena, if I haven't mentioned it. And we are more alike, and there's just a little piece right there, our energy. And that's one of the great things about meeting people like this and having online spaces, is that we meet almost on a completely energetic level. So no fluff or anything in front of us, other than maybe a picture, but we meet and bond on energy. And I love that. All right, speaking of energy, let's get our eyes closed. Let's get comfortable. You're going to hear a loud sound. Let's get over to the meditation room. You're going to hear a loud sound. And we will take it from there. I'll put up some protection. Very good. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating, just floating, perfectly comfortable. You're the perfect temperature. You're well fed, not a care in the world. Just floating in complete bliss. You open your eyes and look down. You see our beautiful planet below you. You see an orange energetic sheen covering our planet. You quickly realize that that is our previous energy, our previous intention from last night, from our sunset session. Still covering our planet with love, peace, and joy, truth, unity. Now bring your gaze up to, and you see a golden pyramid with a diamond cap on the top. Now look around even more. Just turn your neck, and you'll see a golden translucent sphere all around us, encapsulating our planet below and our golden pyramid, and all of us. Now look down. Right above the golden pyramid, you see Father Sky Node. And all the horizontal points, you see peace, truth, and joy. Inside the golden pyramid, you see the love node. And if you look down on the planet's surface, you'll see Mother Gaia node with her feet firmly planted in the soil. Now look in your light body. Look down in your heart space. You'll see a spark of bright white light, a spark that is about to be fed. Now let's go ahead and take hands and reach out to one another. Just reach out to one another energetically. I'm reaching out to all of you right now and sending these thick bands of energy to each one of you. And as we get in a big circle and we grab hands, you can feel our connection. Just look around. Look at all the faces around us. Look at all the smiles. If you don't have a smile on your face right now, put one there. Stretch your mouth to your ears, as I just learned. Stretch your mouth to your ears. And immediately when we smile, we can't help but to feel joy. To feel joy come into our body. It's an amazing experience. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, exhale through our mouth. Very good. Now look back down in your heart space, in your light body. What once was a small spark has grown into a large ball of energy just by our connection with one another. It's beautiful. This ball of energy is growing larger and larger each second and slowly spinning to the right. Slowly spinning, but getting larger and larger. Now your body's nearly fully encapsulated in this beautiful energy. Just let it flow out to your fingertips and to your toes and up to the top of your head. Now if you look at all of us standing in a circle. You can no longer see each other's faces. Now you only see pure energy. Pure, beautiful, white, cleansing, healing light. At this time, you feel and see a tube, a transparent tube grow out of your back. It grows out and pierces the unity consciousness sphere that encloses all of us. And out of this transparent tube, you see some dark green muck and gunk. Just dark green muck flowing through that tube. And as you notice, that tube's getting clearer and clearer as we push all the dis-ease out of our body. We just let it flow out. We don't have to force it or anything. We just let it flow out. Let this cleansing light, this healing light, do its job, do its thing. Let it just flow and just let go. Take a moment and think, am I holding on to anything that I can release right now? Am I holding on to any hate, any fear, any anxiety? Just let it go. Let all the dis-ease in your body go as well. Let yourself be healed with this healing, cleansing light. Now look at that transparent tube. It is very nearly running completely clear. Let's give it a couple more moments. And now, see that tube running clearer and clearer. And now it's running completely clear. Go ahead and dissolve that tube. And now look on the other side of the unity consciousness. You'll see that glob of muck and gunk. See it break into a fine mist right now, into billions of pieces, and see those pieces shoot off away from all of us, in every direction, to infinity, never to infect another being again. Very good. Let's go get back in our circle. You can feel the energy of our connective energy to one another. Let this energy come into your right hand and spiral around in your body. Just feel your body, and then exit your left hand. This is what being connected feels like. Just be present in this moment to feel the majesty of this connection. Very good. Now let's go get on our nodes. I am on the Unity Consciousness node for this sunrise session. We have Angelique on Truth as well. Now let's go ahead and connect to all the nodes. I'm connecting to Father Sky. Connect to these nodes with me. Connecting to Mother Gaia. Connecting to love. Connecting to truth, to joy, and to peace. Now we are all connected to one another and to each of the nodes. Let's begin pushing our intention into the golden pyramid. If you're not on a node, please push your positive intention into the golden pyramid. Very good. You see that diamond cap at the top of our golden pyramid growing ever brighter and brighter yellow. Brighter and brighter yellow. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first wave. When I get to 2 in the countdown, be sure to take a nice deep breath and send this pulse out. Send this pulse out with me. On the count of pulse, 1, 2, pulse. And as we send this pulse, see this beautiful yellow wave flow down from our golden pyramid, fully engulfing Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction down the northern hemisphere of our planet, overtaking the previous orange energy from our sessions yesterday, overtaking this orange energy and adding this excess to itself, strengthening our beautiful truth wave of intention, our beautiful love, peace, and joy, our unity, our unifying intention, spreading over the entire planet. Now it's working its way down to the southern hemisphere, crossing over itself now. See this in your mind's eye. See this beautiful intention taking place. Now our planet is fully recharged in our intention. And now this wave's coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Now our planet has a beautiful yellow sheen about it. I ask all of you on the Mother Gaia node to push this excess energy up into the golden pyramid above. I ask each of you to be very present in this. If you have external thoughts arrive, just acknowledge them and send them on their way. If they're important, they will return later. Let's begin pushing our intention once again into the golden pyramid. And you see, as we push our intention, that diamond at the top of the pyramid gets ever brighter and brighter yellow. Very good. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. From the feet of Mother Gaia node in every direction, we see this beautiful yellow truth wave of unity, of love, of peace, of joy, spreading in every direction. At this time, know in your heart and in your mind that thousands of our fellow humans are finding this energy that we simply make available. We don't push our energy on anyone, we simply make it available for their utilization. So when they find the time, when the time is right for them, we are there to support them. And now this wave is working its way past the equator, down over the southern hemisphere, and crossing over itself. And once again, know that thousands and thousands more of our fellow beings are finding this, finding it useful, finding that spark in their heart to look, to seek, to live their life in a joyous, peaceful way. And as this wave comes up past the equator, I ask each of you to keep in mind that one candle can light 1,000. One candle can light 1,000, and we are that candle. And now this energy, this wave is reaching Mother Gaia node, where once again, I ask those of you on this node to push this excess energy up into the golden pyramid above. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection with one another. Just reach out. Let's go stand in our circle once again. See all the beautiful beings of light all around us. Now let's go connect to the nodes again. Reconnect to your node. Reaffirm your connection. I will say them out loud. Connect to them as I do. Unity consciousness. Father Sky. Mother Gaia. Peace. Joy. Truth. And love. Just get our energies all connected and begin pushing our intention into the golden pyramid, where those on the love node will wrap all this intention up in love and push it into the diamond above. Our diamond is growing ever brighter and brighter yellow. As each second passes, it gets brighter and brighter as we push our wonderful intention into the golden pyramid. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave for this session. This energy will persist until we meet again to renew. On the count of pulse. 1, 2, pulse. As we give this third and final wave of this session our breath of life, see it flow down in your mind's eye, flow down from our magnificent pyramid, fully engulfing those on Mother Gaia node, and spreading in every direction over our planet. Every direction blanketing the northern hemisphere and working its way down to the equator. This time it's leaving a pixie dust trail of yellow energy. This trail, this pixie dust trail, ensures that anyone that finds that, has that spark of change in their heart, in their mind, can readily find our intention right beside them. And now this wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere. Now our planet is completely blanketed in our intention, this yellow pixie dust energy floating around each and every person, so that they may find it today or find it tomorrow. Find it right now. And now this wave's coming up past the equator and coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or I ask those of you on this node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra, your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then send the rest of this excess energy up to the node holders and participants above, so that they may do the same. Very good. Now let's cross our arms across our chest. Put your arms across your chest, hands on your shoulders. Give yourself a wonderful embrace. Just give yourself a squeeze and just hold yourself for a moment. Self-full love is so important. And so many people miss out on this opportunity each day. Just to love on oneself selffully. There's nothing selfish about loving yourself. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of truth. I am worthy of joy. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths. On our third exhale through our mouth, we will release this wonderful grasp we have on ourselves. Just this beautiful embrace. Release. Now, let's let go of the hands that we're holding. Gently disconnect from one another. Disconnect from our node and just pull our energy back in. Pull in the energy that wants to come back. Some of it may linger with our friends. Some of it may linger on your node. Some of it may linger with the unity consciousness or with any of the power nodes. Just let it. Just pull back what wants to come back right now. Nice and gentle. Let's start wiggling our toes and our fingers a little bit. Come back to our bodies. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Wow, that was great. You guys crushed that. That was awesome. And I can feel, I can feel when people, how can I say this? The more people that are present, and I don't mean just having it on. I'm not talking about just passively. I'm talking about people that are here in the moment and doing this with us. I can feel the difference in it, and it feels amazing. And if you're new here, you will begin to feel this. And I'm sure some of our, how can I say this, people that are more experienced in this probably feel it too, because they can't help but not. All right, so the energy that I sent out earlier is, for our energy practice, is unity. So if you got that right, awesome. And if you did not, well, hey, keep trying, because you will. And we do typically, don't be surprised if it's cyclical. Sometimes it's going to be spot on. You're going to nail them. And other times it's going to be, you might miss a couple. That's okay, because it's all about trying. And as long as you're trying, hey, that's what's important. And on that note, my friends, I'm going to wish each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. Until tonight, namaste.